Wow, now that's what you call good football.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, rivals square off in the NFC East, and we've got a great matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. Brett Maher has this one teed up, and we are underway here at AT&T Stadium. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
The Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Escaping. Hurts fumbles it. But I believe
come on, give me that.
By an Eagle, it was. And Philadelphia is going to hold on to the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, 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 and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I spy a couple of extra defensive backs on the field for Dallas.
Cowboys in the dime on 3rd. Hurts. And that is
give me that big.
Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanders. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
Wow.
Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
That's crazy. The cheating weapon.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
I got to do it like that.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Woo!
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They hand off to their big tight end.
Come on, man.
Nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 2nd down, Prescott. Flush to his right. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Prescott. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. He's got room at the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Prescott looks to throw on first. Steps away to his left. Looking for the crossing receiver. He's got him. This is Hilton. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. A carry here for the big tight end. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Mike, 57. Here we go, D, get off the field. 57's the Mike. 56.
Prescott now. Flushed out right. Over the middle, complete. That's Schultz. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On 2nd down, Elliott. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal. Elliott is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing, Prescott. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Here's Elliott. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. And the slot man goes in motion left.
57's Mike. Mike 57. Here we go.
Now Prescott on 4th down.
Come on,
And
dude.
looking for a
Back there,
layup, but it's
zone.
intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 30. Past the 20. 10. 5. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott on for the extra point.
That's all.
And it's good to make it 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
We all right. We okay. Let's go.
I'm here all day. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
We're going to 54. Why ain't?
Mike 57.
Under.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
57's the Mike. 57.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Get out there. Kill.
Now Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. A first down carry by Elliott. It was T.J. Edwards who brought him down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And the Cowboys are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Light work, man.
Ezekiel Elliott as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. And a lot of football, full half to be played. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. And this is caught by Watkins.
Kidding me?
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Come here.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
Let's go.
And the Cowboys are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Following the interception, here's Prescott, eluding the pressure right. Man open downfield is Gallup. He's got it. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up.
Oh,
that's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. But first down, Hurts.
Come here.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Let's go,
And the
man.
Cowboys are going to get the
I'll
football
use it,
here
man.
as he gets this up
Let's go,
past the
man.
20-yard line. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Yeah, give it
Brandon,
back
I almost
to
expect you
me,
coming
my
like an
boy.
auctioneer. We've got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they've got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Inside give to Elliott. And he'll be brought down here at the 20.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
57, Mike, 57. Here we go. Then we're going to 53. Under. 57's the Mike.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well.
Yes, sir.
The third down conversion successful. A gain of 11.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they've wanted to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the first down.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Here's Prescott.
Come on.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by James Bradbury.
Whoa.
And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Second half, close game, and we're certainly seeing some exciting plays, but it's really been the defenses. That's now back-to-back drives that have ended with interceptions.
Yeah, the guys on the other side of the ball, as we like to say, the defenders, they've been the difference makers for their teams. And when they're taking their game up to this kind of a level, I want to see what happens with these offenses. Can they match them as this game goes on? Or will the defenders continue to have full control of this one?
Tackle made that time by Anthony Barr. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Mike 14. Defense wins championship, baby.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Hurts. And once again, this is Sanders. And he's going to have the Eagles first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
They'll go option to the short side. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Eagles are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Elliott good with a PAT. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired. on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
You got to be kidding me.
Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And the Cowboys are right back in this football game. Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to?
You're the boss.
We get the interception, then really he's just too loose with the football on the return, and he coughs it right back up the other way.
I've seen this happen in an NFL game, and boy, did it cost someone. San Francisco at Atlanta a few seasons ago. Atlanta throws the interception. San Francisco runs it back. Game is salted away. Fumbles on the return. Atlanta gets it back. Drives down, kicks the game-winning field goal.
How about that? And a crazy situation. There he goes, left side.
Let's go, man. Let's
Touchdown,
go, man.
Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 64 yards. And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it.
Let's go.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
From just shy of midfield, Prescott pass to Tony Pollard out of the backfield. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Prescott now from the 50. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Hey, count. 47. Gun. Man, move it. You got to get that.
They'll run for it with Pollard, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Eagles defense able to hold. So the failure to convert no doubt really hurts, but this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help in big way. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a first down and make them use their timeouts and get a fresh set of downs. They've got to stop them right here. And if so, they've still got an opportunity.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Hurts. And Sanders has got it complete.
Come on, man.
14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Yeah.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Man.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Man.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that will extend their lead even further. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Eagles will take over possession here up at the 44. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me.
As Sanders has it poked free. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And now off to the races down the right side. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So with 14 seconds on the clock, they've got to go with the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
No kick, no field goal, motherfucker.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles, and it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good reason. They forced 5.
I should have won that. I should have won that one, but it was trash. Too many mistakes.